The story begins around 3 years ago, where there was a dream to create a very special kind of Kehilla, a place with a warmth, with a passion, and an excitement for tefillah. People are thirsting for something deeper, and the Kehilla is quenching that thirst.
We didn't visualize then at all that it was going to become what it became. We began with 15 people. Now people are flocking, and people are telling us all the time that it changed their lives.
The Kehilla has literally changed my life. I was here and I was learning and I was doing the thing, the Israel thing. And I just feel like it catapulted me to a whole different place.
Often one comes from America to Eretz Yisrael and one doesn't really find a community, and one runs in Koil during the week, but there's nothing that's really enabling them to grow, giving them the push to grow, and that's exactly what the Kehilla is providing for them.
The main thing is the tremendous passion for tefillah. I mean, you see that people want to talk to HaKadosh Baruch Hu.
This shul enables a person to connect to HaKadosh Baruch Hu in a way that I've never connected to HaKadosh Baruch Hu in tefillah b'tzibur in my life.
It was the Friday night that I first went, and I found myself just bawling away. I was like, the first time that I felt there was something in the air that was motivating me to talk to Hashem.
My father told me, I experienced such a davening before, 70 years ago, in Yeshiva's Torah V'das, when Rav Shraga Feivel Mendelovich led the davening. He says, this is the davening that there was then.
Rabbi Zucker has proven to be a tremendous inspiration for me. He loves being a Yid. He has tremendous Avos Hashem, tremendous Avos HaTorah. He loves HaKadosh Baruch Hu, and you see it every single time.
He just gives us a sense of there's so much greatness and so much depth, dveikus, and connection to HaKadosh Baruch Hu that one can strive for more.
And to see a Yid stand in davening in front of HaKadosh Baruch Hu and bawl, that's something that you won't find anywhere else. You won't find Yidden who are so on fire like that.
He just exudes this warmth that envelops anyone who he talks to.
He always says, Good Shabbos, Adam, how are you? He calls you by your name. He talks to you personally. And he remembers what's going on in your life.
I think it was the third or fourth week that I was davening in the shul. He came over to me and he said, I want to walk you home. I said, what do you mean you want to walk me home? I want to walk you home. He said, no, I want to walk you home. I want to come into the house. I want to say Good Shabbos to Moshe Chaim, my son. He's 7. I said, well, you're going to come all the way to my house? He said, no, I have to come and tell Moshe Chaim Good Shabbos. I want to give him a little bit of chizuk, to Matzliach and Cheder. And the Rav walked me home, came in, sat down, made Kiddush, and he spoke to Moshe Chaim for 10 minutes.
The neighborhood was really missing a community type feel. There's a lot of minyanim around. There's a lot of places to daven. But when people are looking for more than just that Friday night or that Shabbos day davening, there was never something that existed here.
I moved to Eretz Yisrael about 2 years ago, and the Rav called me when I arrived. He said, what can we do for you? I said, who's we? He said, what can the Kehilla do for you? So I said, what Kehilla? And about 11 o'clock, I got a phone call from the Rav. He said, we're coming to visit. I said, what do you mean you're coming to visit? 20 minutes later, the Rav, Daniel Green, and Weinrib, they show up at the park. And they came in and asked, what can we do for you? How can we help you? Is there anything we can do? You're moving in. It's just really hard to move to Eretz Yisrael. It's really hard to come across the ocean. And I literally felt like my family came to the park to meet me.
This is really a chevra, a togetherness. Sticking around and hanging around after shul afterwards, talking about what the Rav said, asking the Rav questions, continuing to sing together, and continuing to work together. It gave my wife and kids a Kehilla, a community, a sense of being part of something.
My wife growing up never went to shul. Once I joined the Kehilla though, and I said, there are women that come and they come for the davening and there's a kiddush. And so she's like, you know what? I'll try it out for 1 week. She came 1 week and she comes every week that she can. It really gave her a place that she feels comfortable, that she can call home.
I work in yeshiva for Bali Tshuva. And when I bring my Talmidim, it's critical that I bring them to a place that is filled with inspiring and a genuine tefillah. And in my community, the place is Kehilla Kedosha. There's no other place. The yeshiva provides them with a great atmosphere. But one of the things that they're lacking is being able to see how that incredible atmosphere of inspiration translates into a Kehilla, into a community. So what's a special thing for me is when I'm able to take my students from yeshiva and bring them to Kehilla Kedosha, and they're able to see a whole community of people living Yiddishkeit, genuinely, passionately, with such warmth. That is a very, very unique thing that I need to give my Talmidim that the Kehilla Kedosha provides for us.
When I daven during the week, I'm able to connect a little bit more to davening. It changes my learning during the week. The slavos that a person picks up in the Kehilla Kedosha Marashkol, the way he sees the Rav serving HaKadosh Baruch Hu, is something that people are able to take with them. It's tangible. They literally put it in their pocket and walk around with it the whole week.
So right now we're davening in a bomb shelter, which can only fit about 50 people, and we have over 100 people that come and daven with us. And we have to turn more away. There isn't enough space to fit the growing demand for what our Kehilla has to offer. So Baruch Hashem, we're able to secure one of the largest locations in Ramat Eshkol, a hall which is triple the size of our current location. And the plan is to take this hall, to renovate it, to transform it to a center of Torah and Tefillah in the neighborhood.
What we can really testify in the last 2.5 years, that the koyach and the power and impact that the Kehilla Kedosha has had on the Mispalalim has changed them in every way, has changed their own lives, has changed their lives at home. Somebody that contributes to the Beis HaKnesses is not just contributing building another shul, it's contributing to people's homes, contributing to people's relationships, contributing to people's simcha. Kadosh Baruch Hu should help you all, that you should all be zocher to nachas from your children, and you should all be zocher to nachas, bona, chayim, zoyne, revicha, and we should be zocher all to come together. In the new Beis HaMedrash is going to be plenty room that when Mashiach comes, for the parents and for the in-laws of all the Mispalalim, Retz Hashem b'meher b'yameinu, amen.